Growing outrage this morning after an ICE agent is caught on camera shoving a woman to the ground. The agent has been relieved of his duties. It all started when the woman was being separated from her husband. The Department of Homeland Security called the officer's conduct unacceptable and said a full investigation is being conducted. Now to the man who shot and killed 4 people inside a Midtown office building back in July. The city medical examiner confirming that the autopsy of Shane Tamara showed clear signs of low-level CTE. Tamara shot and killed the victims before turning the gun on himself in a building that houses the NFL headquarters and other corporate offices. A note found in his wallet claimed he had CTE after playing high school football, and he wanted his brain to be studied after his death. He blames the league for hiding the dangers of brain injuries. Now let's take a look outside. Not bad at all. Today, 79 degrees, warm and sunny. We can expect some showers later tonight. Tomorrow, 77, with showers in the morning, but after that, it clears up. It's called a nightmare bacteria for a reason, a strain resisting nearly all antibiotics. This bacteria was once considered exotic, but the U.S. is seeing a surge in cases. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention sounding the alarm about a sharp spike in infections from dangerous bacteria that are resistant to some of the strongest antibiotics.
It's actually been declared a public health emergency, so much so that there's been an urgent call for new antibiotics and new treatment modalities.
The drug-resistant bacteria is called NDM-CRE.
Carbapenem-resistant enterobacteriaceae equals CRE. In layman's terms, these are a family of, or a group, actually an order if you want to be exact, of bacteria that are extremely resistant to some of the most broadest, some of the most strongest antibiotics that we have.
According to the CDC, in 2022, there were approximately 12,700 infections and 1,100 deaths in the U.S. due to the so-called nightmare bacteria.
It could be causing a urine infection, a bloodstream infection, pneumonia. There's actually a whole host of infections these bacteria can cause.
Researchers say NDM-CRE infections are difficult to treat. There are only 2 antibiotics that work against these infections, and the drugs are expensive and must be administered through an IV.
We have antibiotics that continue to be effective against this class, but we are running out of them. And so we have to be really, really careful about prescribing them. They are rare antibiotics, they're expensive, and they come with a host of their own side effects.
The CDC says it's likely many people are carriers of the drug-resistant bacteria but are unaware. This is why doctors say prevention is key to stop the spread.
By being very, very cautious and deliberate about how we use antibiotics, and by being very, very careful with our sanitization and our hygienic techniques, particularly in healthcare settings.
Health officials also warn against the misuse of antibiotics, saying taking them when not needed increases antibiotic resistance. FIFA unveiling the official mascots of the 2026 World Cup. Take a look. There is Clutch, the ball